Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm Gamesplaining Expancity. So if you've watched my other video, you'll have an idea of how Expancity plays and what the rules are. I'm going to have a playthrough. I've set the game up for 2 players. Yellow will be the first player. So they've got these 2 tiles that are the same, which is unfortunate, but it's part of the realities of the game. So he'll place one there, place a tile or a building piece and take 2 more. Takes 2 more and he thinks he's going to hang on to this one. That one's most residentials completed. This one's the most commercials completed, and that is the most total properties controlled. So controlled is that one is now controlled. So he's going to hang on to that for the moment, which puts the other one back into the bag. He's not going to cap just yet. It's now Green's turn. Green can do either, and Green thinks that he will actually put that one down also. Put one on. Notice how these guys' first turns look really similar to each other. What you'll find is as the game goes on, they start branching out. So he's going to hang on to the green one just because he's already got a blue one. Put that back in the bag and he will do the same and hold off. Next up, this guy is going to place that there and he will take 3 pieces in because he can't build any more on that. But what he will now do is cap it. So he's got a level 1 building. That's worth 2 points because this plus the 1 is 2. He gets to take 2 cards. So this one's looking for a completed commercial building next to the stadium. Stadium we haven't seen yet. This one's looking for a single building next to both stadium and the park. So he's going to hang on to this one because it's worth 9 points as opposed to 3, and he thinks he'll be able to get that done. So the other one goes on the bottom of the deck. He then takes 2 more tiles and chooses one of them, and he thinks he'll probably hang on to that one for the moment. Back over to this guy's turn, and this guy's going to start building that, which puts 1 on there. He thinks he will cap the other one just to get out of the way, even though it's only worth 1 point for him to do so. So because he's capped, he now gets to have a look at these 2. This one's worth 9, this one's worth 6. So he's looking for 4 residential buildings, all of exactly 1 level high, which is what he's just done. He's done 1 of them. This one's looking for the most residential, so having that one in amongst what he's doing is probably worth more than that. So he might go for this one, because both things are now speaking to each other. He's currently holding on to a green residential building tile. So out of the bag he's pulled 2, so he'll just throw that down. Next we jump back to yellow again. Yellow has to choose between residential and commercial. It might be time to start a commercial building, so he will put a commercial building just there and build 1 on that and then take 2 in. Okay, so he's done that. That gains him 2 extra tiles from the bag, and with what he's currently building, this is what he's got in his hand. It's probably worth hanging on to that one for the moment. Having control over those extra places is probably a worthwhile thing to do. Back to Green's turn. Green already has a commercial going, so he's going to build another residential, and he'll put it there, and he will build 1 on his residential, then 2 there, and take 3rd one. No, he'll keep going just in case and see how he feels about that. He'll hang on to that one. Put the other one back in. Yellow is going to build this one, and he'll build that there, which basically takes up the spot, meaning this one can't add extra to it. He'll put 1 onto that, and then he'll take 2 more in. Now he's already got a green in hand, so he'll hang on to the school. Back to green. Now if green put this in here, it would be getting bonus to that, but we'd be taking away 1 on this, so this would be back to scoring 1 because it's got +1 from beside it. So what he might do for the moment is, let's put that there. He will build 1 there and 1 there, and he'll cap that one. So that one's worth 2 points to him. So 1 point from that square and 1 point from the spot itself. And he gets to take 2 more cards. So he can go after 3 commercial buildings of exactly 4 stories. or complete a 5-story next to a bank. It's probably worth his while to go after that. So we'll put that down. He then draws 2 more. They're both same, so he'll put one of them down there. And it's back to yellow's turn. Yellow's going to build that one. So I'll put one there, and take one in. He's hoping to put this one here when that comes around, so he'll have a lot of benefit from that. Then takes a tile back in, and he thinks he might actually go for that one this time, just so he's got something he can build and build on. Back over to green. Green has 2 buildings going. He's probably not viable to go after a third one of them, but it's probably worth putting that in. So he'll do this one in that location because that will speak to both of them. He then does 3 actions, so he'll build 1, 2, and take 1 in. That's up to level 4. He's not going to be able to get any extra bonuses in there, so he might cap that one. So that gets him 1, 2, 3 points per level, so it's worth 12 points. Which puts him to 15, and he gets 2 more cards for finishing off a building. He thinks he's going to hang on to that one. This one would be worth going for, but he's getting points for the number of commercial buildings he has. Plus he has another card which will get him points for having 4 level 4 buildings. It's going to be really hard for him to actually be able to build that, so it's probably worth going after this one. And he takes 2 in, and it's probably worth taking the church for the moment. Back over to yellow. Yellow can put that in, which he might do there. Then he can build, which will go for a level 2 on that, and take, whoopsie, and a level 4 on that one, and take 1 more in. He might hold off for the moment just to see what happens in those 2 spots next to him. So he's got 2 points for each level at the moment, but he may be able to get that changed to 3 points per level. He's going to hang on to the blue one. Back over to green. Okay, green's going to build that in that location. So allows him to add 2. And then release the 3rd one. He then reaches into the bag and pulls out 2 more. He has that. So it's probably worthwhile getting that one. Okay, yellow is going to grab that spot. 1. He can't go any higher on that one. So he'll take, and he can't go any higher on that one, so he'll take 2 in. What he might do is actually cap both of them. So this one is worth 2 points per level, so it's 8 points. So it puts him to 10, and he gets a card. So each one's worth 9 points. It's probably worth going after that one. So that's looking for a building at level 6, which he'll do. And this one, which is a level 2, and that's got +2, +1 there, so it's 3, so it's 4. That's worth 8 more points to him. Pushes him to there, and once again he goes in. He's going to go for this one. Of course, there's heaps more points on it, and the tile hasn't come out yet. He'll hang on to that. Then we go back to the other guy, and he thinks he'll build there. Put 1. No, he'll put 1 there. Take 1 in and claim that as his. He will claim that because he's going for 3 level 4 buildings. So that's worth 8 points to him. Gets another couple of cards. This one's both talking about the police. The police are just there. So he'll have to wait for another one to come out because he doesn't have any residential next to that. If it was the other player, he'd be able to claim that. But for the green player, he can't. So he will hang on to that one with the hopes of pulling a police building in the future. Look, I think you get a really good idea of how this game plays. I'll leave it there. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Gamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.